Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adelina Syakinawaty Dongoran. Now I will explain about male-female relationship. Let's begin. Foreign victors usually find that American patterns in the male-female relationship are different from the ones to which they are accustomed. If they become involved with members of the opposite sex as lovers or friends, they are likely and have strong negative reactions. At very least, they will be confused and unsettled. Besides, they strongly have ideas about what is not acceptable. There is another obstacle in understanding man-female relationship, namely stereotype. People's stereotype about gender might become a great barrier in understanding male-female relationship. A. Stereotype about American men and women. People stereotype others based on what they see, their experience, or maybe from the media. Foreigners typically hold to stereotypes about American men and women. American women are stereotyped as inhibited women due to their sexual activity with a variety of men. The other common stereotype is that they are domineering. Related to this, American men are stereotyped as weak because they let themselves to be dominated by women. However, this stereotype is not the representative of the whole society. B. Women and gender discrimination. Many of the stereotypes that result in the gender discrimination are not only descriptive, but also perspective beliefs about how men and women. For example, women who are considered to be too assertive or men who lack physical strength are often criticized and historically faced societal backlash. They can also facilitate or impact intellectual performance, such as the stereotype that the lower woman's performance on mathematics tests due to the stereotype that women have inferior quantitative skills compared to men, or when the same stereotypes leads men to access their own tax ability higher than women performing at the same level. Gender discrimination or sexism refers to prejudice or discrimination based on gender, as well perceived to be a barrier to professional advancement and sexual harassment in the workplace. Or example of occupational sexism, violence against women, including sexual assault, domestic violence, and sexual slavery, remains and serious problems around the world. Many also argue that the objectivation of women, such as in the pornography, also constitutes a form of gender discrimination. C. Women liberation. The term women liberation refers to collection of opinions and developments that seek to end discrimination against women. Equal right to women is the goal. They seek to raise the consequences of all Americans concerning what they consider to have been a pervasive, unfair, and unwarranted anti-female attitudes in society. The themes underlining women's liberation movement are individualism, independence, and equality. They believe that women have been unfairly denied the rights of opportunities that all American citizens ought to have. Women liberation many impacts to man-female relationships, such as 1. Women working and house husband. In 1960s, only 33.3% of the American workforce was female. By the 1985, the percentage had risen to 54.7. Women liberation no doubt has something to do with this situation. Difficult economic times has contributed to the increase in female participation in the labor force. Moreover, advanced technology also influenced the role of women outside the house. Women liberation no doubt has something to do with this situation. Difficult economic time has contributed to the increase in female participation in the labor force. Moreover, advanced technology also influenced the role of women outside the house. A couple of decades ago, women spent many hours a day for doing household chores. It made them less time of working outside or having work. They are working not just in clerical position but in the profession and trades as well. It is more common to find female engineers, doctors, lawyers, and other professionals. The fact that more women are working has implications for male-female relationship. More women are earning money and are therefore in a position to assert that independence. Traditional female responsibilities in the areas of child and household chores are being recollected. Men now are doing things such as washing clothes in the laundromats, cooking, cleaning and house and taking care of the children. 2. Single parent. The single parent family in the United States is increasing markedly. According to U.S. Census information, the number of families headed by the single parent has more than doubled in the past 20 years. Most single parent households are headed by women. Most days, women were once married, although an increasing number of American women are deliberately having children with no intention of having husbands. D. Sexual revolution. In the last 20 years, there has been a sexual revolution point of number of change. 1. People, particularly younger ones, feel fear than they once did to talk about sex-related subjects, such as human sex organ, menstruation, and other things. It's also portrayed in many videos, songs, movies, and literature. 2. More young people engage in premarital intercourse. 3. Homosexual or gay and lesbian have become much less recurrent than they used to be, openly acknowledge their sexual orientation. Despite all the options mentioned above, not everything has changed. Foreign visitors will still find individuals and communities where traditional ideas about male-female relationship hold sway. There are still many men and women who believe in premarital chastity, marital fidelity, modesty about sexual functions, non-working views, and male as the breadwinner. Thank you for watching my slide presentation. This is all I can say more, and I love apologies. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.